So watch this, ready? So even if I go firm, firm, unless they're taping themselves and you know how to do it, you gotta play with that. How tight is that? Very tight?
That's, I mean, I guess I've never had I need my wrist to be taped.
Right.
So to me it's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not moving.
All right. Grip. Grip. Now go into extension. Yeah.
No,
and
my hands kind of turn.
Nice. So you'll notice that I didn't put a lot of pressure on that, and that cut off her circulation. So you have less control when you go continuous. So one of the best things you're going to have to do is go singles. It'll take more time, but it's worth it. Okay, so let's take that one off. And you don't have to overlap, but what I would do is your whole goal there is to block extension. Most of the time that's their main problem, is because they fall an outstretched hand and they don't like the compression. So I'm going to try and block that. So what you want to do is you're going to have them as if they're going to shake your hand right there. When you shake their hand, that's the grip I want. Keep that there. It's just joint neutral. Nice stash, by the way.
Nice wank.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go continuous, and I'm going to flip this over just a little bit. So I'm going to start a little higher. And the reason why is because now that I have that angle, I can come back up and create a little bit of an X. See that? And what that's going to do, it takes pressure off of getting an exact circular tape. And so what you're going to do is you go here, and you basically keep doing that. And now you can put way more pressure to block every single one and control what they like. And then you can ask them. So now try that for me. Now go into extension. Which one was more pressure?
The other one.
The other one. So this one I can control. That one's probably, you still have a little bit more wiggle room there, right? Yeah. Or does that feel pretty comfortable?
Can I?
So it blocks a little bit, or do you need more?
I mean, I'm good with my fingers. My wrist, I definitely can't go into much.
Correct. So then you would lighten that up. And so now you can just take off one strip to allow you that freedom versus having to take off the whole thing.
It's like a fanning motion? Or like
Yeah, I just went one, and then I came here. And the reason why is because if you go straight across, sometimes you're going to get wrinkles. So this decreases the risk of that, and it allows you to go higher onto extension. Hey, Colin. And then, so it allows you to go higher into extension, and you can block the main movement that you're trying to. Versus if you go lower, you're not going to get this wedge. So it allows you to come up just a touch more.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
There's a trade-off with that, though, because ultimate, you're whipping forehand.
100%. So this is why most of the time they're going to be taping themselves because of that. So if they might not like a lot of pressure, so you might just do one strip, two strips, and see how they like it, and then ask them. And the biggest thing you can say is, I'm definitely going to tape you. However, I don't want to put too much pressure if you're not used to this. So let's go one strip at a time, see how that feels, and then go from there. If you're going to do the fingers, do the 1 inch or ½ inch. Perfect. One up. Bring this one up. Yeah. My tape is ending here. So all I'm doing is just doing a little IP block. And that's it. And you can tighten that down if you want. You can go one more and then tighten it, flex. Yeah, I'm not doing much. Just an IP. Yep, just one strip, two strips, and you're good. If not, buddy, block at the IPs. That's where they're going to need the most help. Wrist for singles.
How about ankle?
Which one?
Ankle.
Perfect. So ankle, most of these people aren't expecting white tape ankle taping. So what you can do is you can go the single rock tape strip to be able to block. It's probably they're gonna want inversion support, right? Or they go ahead.
I'm comfortable with the rock tape stuff. I was just not comfortable with that athletic tape.
I wouldn't. No, I think. Yeah, I mean yes. I mean even at the accelerator course to try and get everybody get the angles and everybody. No, I wouldn't even. Don't put that pressure on yourself. It's a waste of time. I would stick with the rock tape, figure 8, and then maybe a heel lock coming up from the medial side to the outer border, just to block or put them in eversion is probably the best bet. And with a little spray, they're good.
Yep.
Okay.